Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's presentation. I'm excited to have you here. Today, we'll be exploring the structure of quality assurance, or QA, in our organization. The slide you see is the cover slide, introducing Dr. S.K. Singh, who will guide us through this topic. We'll look at the organizational setup, or organogram, of QA to understand how it's structured and operates. So, let's dive in and get started. Let's take a closer look at what an ideal QA organizational structure should look like. First, it's essential that this structure aligns with global regulatory expectations. This means staying up to date with international standards and ensuring our practices meet or exceed them. Next, we need to clearly define QA responsibilities and establish a solid reporting structure. When everyone knows their roles and how to communicate, it streamlines processes and fosters accountability. Ultimately, the goal is to ensure compliance, maintain data integrity, and deliver high-quality products. A well-designed QA framework is the backbone of a reliable and trustworthy pharmaceutical operation, supporting our overall mission of safety and excellence. Let's take a closer look at the key regulatory frameworks that guide pharmaceutical manufacturing worldwide. First, we have the U.S. FDA regulations, specifically 21 CFR Parts 210 and 211, which set the standards for good manufacturing practices in the United States. These regulations emphasize quality control, proper documentation, and strict process controls to ensure product safety and efficacy. Moving to Europe, the EU GMP guidelines serve as the cornerstone for pharmaceutical manufacturing within the European Union, promoting high-quality standards and consistent practices across member states. Then there's the ICH Q7 guideline, which focuses on GMP for active pharmaceutical ingredients, or APIs. This guideline is crucial because APIs are the active components in medications, and ensuring their quality directly impacts patient safety. The WHO GMP guidelines are another key reference, providing international standards to help harmonize manufacturing practices globally, especially in countries with emerging pharmaceutical industries. Additionally, we have the PIC-S GMP guidance, which is a collaborative effort to align GMP standards internationally, facilitating smoother regulatory processes and mutual recognition among participating countries. Finally, an important requirement across these frameworks is the establishment of an independent quality unit. This unit plays a vital role in overseeing quality assurance, ensuring compliance, and maintaining the integrity of the manufacturing process. All of these frameworks together create a comprehensive regulatory environment that ensures medicines are safe, effective, and of consistent quality worldwide, which is fundamental to our overall goal of safeguarding public health. Now, let's talk about the role of quality assurance in our organization. First, ensuring GMP compliance across the entire organization is fundamental. It means making sure that every process and procedure meets good manufacturing practice standards, which are critical for product safety and quality. Next, establishing and maintaining a robust quality management system, or QMS, is essential. This system provides the framework for how we manage quality, from documentation to continuous improvement. Oversight of manufacturing and testing activities is another key aspect. It involves monitoring these processes closely to ensure they adhere to our quality standards and regulatory requirements. Approval of procedures, records, and changes is also a vital part of QA's role. It means that any modifications or new procedures are carefully reviewed and authorized before implementation, safeguarding consistency and compliance. Finally, QA is responsible for providing assurance of product quality and regulatory compliance. This overarching goal ensures that our products are safe, effective, and meet all necessary standards. Together, these elements form the backbone of our quality assurance efforts, helping us deliver reliable and compliant products to our customers and uphold our company's reputation. Let's take a closer look at the principles that underpin a strong QA organization. First, independence from production is essential. This means that the quality team should operate separately from the manufacturing process to ensure objectivity and unbiased oversight. Next, clearly defined authority and responsibilities are crucial. When everyone knows their specific roles and what decisions they can make, the process runs more smoothly and accountability is maintained. Having adequate qualified personnel is also key. We need skilled professionals who are well-trained and capable of carrying out their duties effectively, which directly impacts the quality of our products. Segregation of duties is another important aspect. By dividing responsibilities among different individuals, we reduce the risk of errors or even misconduct, helping us maintain integrity throughout our processes. Effective documentation and record control are vital as well. Proper records ensure traceability and provide evidence that procedures have been followed, which is fundamental for audits and compliance. Finally, oversight of quality systems helps us continuously monitor and improve our processes. Regular review and oversight ensure that our quality systems remain effective and aligned with industry standards. All these principles work together to build a robust QA organization that supports overall product quality and compliance. Let's take a closer look at the typical QA organizational hierarchy. At the top, we have the head of quality assurance or the quality head. This role is responsible for setting the overall quality strategy and ensuring that quality standards are aligned with company goals. Beneath the head, you'll find QA managers or section heads. They oversee different sections or teams within the QA department, making sure that processes are followed and targets are met. Next, we have QA supervisors or team leaders. These individuals are on the ground, directly supervising the QA officers and ensuring day-to-day operations run smoothly. Below them are QA officers or executives. They execute the quality checks, inspections, and testing procedures, playing a vital role in maintaining product or service quality. Finally, at the support level, there are QA support staff. These team members assist with administrative tasks, data collection, and other supporting activities that keep the QA function running efficiently. Understanding this hierarchy is important because it highlights how quality assurance is a structured, collaborative effort. Each level has specific responsibilities, but all work together toward the common goal of delivering quality. This structure also ensures clear lines of communication and accountability, which are essential for maintaining high standards throughout the organization. Now, let's talk about the overall responsibility for the quality management system. As the head of quality assurance, I am accountable for ensuring that our entire system functions effectively and complies with all relevant standards. This includes overseeing the processes that guarantee the quality of our products from start to finish. One of our key roles is the final release of products for distribution. We make sure that every product meets our quality specifications before it reaches our customers. This step is crucial because it ensures safety, efficacy, and compliance. We also approve quality policies and procedures. This means I review and endorse the guidelines that direct our quality activities, making sure they are clear, effective, and aligned with regulatory requirements. In addition, I oversee deviations, CAPA, corrective and preventive actions, and investigations. When issues arise, it's my responsibility to ensure they are thoroughly investigated and appropriate actions are taken to prevent recurrence, maintaining continuous improvement. Interaction with regulatory authorities is another vital aspect. I maintain open communication, provide necessary documentation, and ensure we meet all regulatory expectations to keep our products compliant and market-ready. Finally, I oversee inspection and audit readiness. Preparing for inspections and audits is a constant process, and it's essential that we are always ready to demonstrate our compliance and quality practices to regulators and auditors alike. All these responsibilities are interconnected and support our overall goal: delivering safe, effective, and high-quality products to our customers. Now, let's take a closer look at some key components of our quality systems. First, deviation management is crucial because it helps us identify and address any unexpected events that could impact product quality. Managing deviations effectively ensures we maintain control and continuous improvement. Next, CAPA management, which stands for Corrective and Preventive Actions, is all about investigating issues thoroughly and implementing solutions to prevent them from recurring. This is vital for maintaining compliance and enhancing overall quality. Change control management is another essential aspect. It involves carefully assessing and documenting any changes to processes, systems, or products, ensuring that modifications do not negatively affect quality or compliance. Then there's risk management, guided by ICH-Q9 principles. This approach allows us to proactively evaluate potential risks, prioritize them, and implement mitigation strategies, which ultimately helps us make informed decisions and protect product integrity. Finally, monitoring quality metrics and trending gives us valuable insights into our processes over time. By analyzing these data points, we can spot patterns, identify areas for improvement, and ensure our quality system remains robust. All of these elements work together to create a comprehensive and effective quality management system that supports our overall mission of delivering safe and effective products. Now, let's look at some of the critical responsibilities of the Documentation Control Unit. First, SOP preparation and control are essential to ensure that all procedures are up to date and consistently followed across the organization. This helps us maintain quality and compliance. Next, we have Master Batch Record Control, which involves managing the master documents that detail the manufacturing process. Keeping these records accurate and accessible is vital for traceability and consistency. Document issuance and archival are also key functions. This means distributing the right documents to the right people and ensuring that all records are properly stored for future reference and audits. Controlled copies and revision management are about maintaining a system where only authorized versions of documents are in use. This prevents confusion and ensures everyone is working from the latest information. Finally, data integrity oversight is a critical aspect. It involves making sure that all data related to our documentation is accurate, complete, and secure, which underpins the trustworthiness of our entire quality system. Overall, these activities underscore the importance of meticulous documentation control in supporting compliance, quality, and continuous improvement in our operations. Now, let's talk about the different types of validation and qualification that are essential for ensuring quality and compliance in our processes. First, we have process validation, which confirms that our manufacturing processes consistently produce a product meeting all quality standards. It's about making sure the process is reliable and repeatable over time. Next is cleaning validation. This step is critical to demonstrate that our cleaning procedures effectively remove residues and contaminants, preventing cross-contamination and ensuring product safety. Then, we have equipment qualification, which is typically broken down into 3 stages: IQ, OQ, and PQ. IQ, or installation qualification, verifies that equipment is installed correctly and according to specifications. OQ, or operational qualification, tests that the equipment operates as intended across its entire range of functions. And PQ, or performance qualification, confirms that the equipment performs effectively in real-world, production-like conditions. Moving on, computer system validation is also vital, especially as we rely more on automation and digital systems. This process ensures that our computer systems are accurate, reliable, and secure, supporting data integrity and compliance. Finally, continued process verification is an ongoing activity that monitors our processes in real time during production. It helps us catch any deviations early, maintain consistent quality, and comply with regulatory expectations. All of these validation and qualification activities are interconnected and form the backbone of our quality assurance system. They help us ensure that every product we deliver meets the highest standards of safety and efficacy. Now, let's talk about the key aspects of batch release and compliance. First, we have batch record review, which involves thoroughly examining all documentation associated with each batch to ensure everything was done correctly and meets our quality standards. This step is crucial for maintaining product integrity and regulatory compliance. Next, product disposition and release refer to the decision-making process about whether a batch is approved for distribution or requires further investigation or rework. It's essential to ensure only products that meet all quality criteria reach our customers. Handling out-of-specification or out-of-trace investigations is also a vital part of this process. When we encounter results that fall outside acceptable limits, we need to investigate thoroughly to identify root causes and prevent recurrence. Market complaint handling is another critical area. Listening to our customers and addressing any concerns promptly helps us improve our products and maintain trust. Lastly, product recall coordination involves managing the process if a product needs to be withdrawn from the market to protect consumer safety. All these elements work together to ensure our products are safe, effective, and compliant, fundamental to our overall goal of delivering quality in every batch. Let's talk about vendor qualification and material management. First, supplier qualification and audits are essential to ensure that our suppliers meet our quality standards and comply with industry regulations. This process involves thoroughly evaluating potential suppliers and regularly auditing existing ones to maintain high standards. Next, we have our vendor approval program, which is a formal process to authorize suppliers to provide materials or services, ensuring they align with our quality and safety requirements. Moving on, raw material quality oversight is crucial because it impacts the final product's integrity. We continuously monitor and evaluate the quality of raw materials to prevent issues downstream. Lastly, establishing technical agreements with suppliers helps define expectations, specifications, and responsibilities clearly, fostering a collaborative relationship built on quality and trust. All these elements tie into our overall goal of maintaining a robust supply chain that consistently delivers safe, effective, and high-quality products. Now, let's take a closer look at some key aspects of our training and internal audits. First up, GMP training programs are essential to ensure everyone understands and follows good manufacturing practices. These programs help us stay compliant and maintain high-quality standards across all operations. Next, we have training compliance tracking. This is about monitoring and documenting who has completed the necessary training, so we can identify gaps and ensure ongoing compliance. It's a critical part of maintaining our quality system and meeting regulatory requirements. Then, internal self-inspections play a vital role. Regular self-inspections allow us to proactively identify areas for improvement before external audits occur. They keep us aligned with our internal standards and help us maintain continuous quality. Speaking of external assessments, regulatory audit preparation is another key component. Preparing thoroughly ensures we can confidently demonstrate our compliance and uphold our reputation with regulatory bodies. Finally, all of this ties into our overarching goal of continuous quality improvement. By consistently training our teams, conducting self-inspections, and preparing for audits, we foster a culture of ongoing enhancement and excellence in our processes. Together, these elements create a robust framework that supports our commitment to quality and compliance at every level. Let's take a closer look at this example QA organogram. At the top, we have the head or QA director, who oversees the entire quality assurance function. Reporting directly to them are key managers responsible for different areas. For instance, we have the QA compliance manager, who ensures our processes meet regulatory standards. Next is the deviation and CAPA officer, who handles investigations into deviations and manages corrective and preventive actions. Then there's the change control officer, responsible for managing changes to processes or products to ensure they don't compromise quality. Moving down, we see the QA documentation manager, who maintains all quality-related documents, making sure they are accurate and up-to-date. The QA Validation Manager is crucial for validating processes and equipment, ensuring everything works as intended. The QA Batch Release Manager oversees the release of products, confirming they meet all quality criteria before reaching customers. Lastly, the QA Training and Audit Manager handles staff training and internal audits to keep our quality standards high across the board. This organogram highlights the structured approach we take in quality assurance, with clear roles and responsibilities. It ensures accountability and effective management of quality throughout our operations, which is fundamental to maintaining compliance and delivering safe, effective products. This structure aligns with our overall commitment to quality excellence. Now, let's look at how a robust QA structure plays a crucial role in ensuring strong GMP compliance. Having a solid quality assurance system means we can consistently meet regulatory standards and maintain high product quality. Independent QA oversight is equally important because it provides an objective check, protecting the integrity of our products and preventing any conflicts of interest. An effective quality management system, or QMS, helps us minimize regulatory risks by systematically identifying potential issues before they become problems. And of course, having well-defined responsibilities across the team ensures everyone knows their role, which is key to being prepared for inspections and audits. In summary, these elements come together to form a comprehensive framework that supports quality, safety, and compliance throughout our operations. This is essential not just for passing inspections, but for building trust with our customers and regulators alike. For further support, please contact us. We're here to help you with any questions or additional information you may need. Don't hesitate to reach out. Your success is our priority. Thank you very much for your attention and participation today.